All right, children, I'd like to introduce you to my right hand and my left hand, and we're going to show you how to make cartridges so that you can earn your community service time for the History Honor Society. Now, you're going to be issued a cartridge rolling kit like this, and it'll be assigned to you. There's right hand showing you what your assignment number is, and it has in it a cartridge rolling dowel, which I have painstakingly numbered. This one's GHS History Honor Society number 27. They'll be issued to somebody, and I'll put it on my Excel table, and you're going to be responsible for it. And if you lose it, it costs you $5. Not because the stuff in here is worth $5, because it took me forever to get it together. Now you're going to be using this end of the dowel. Look, this end of the dowel is not recessed, but this end of the dowel is. That's the one you're going to be using when you roll cartridges. Now, inside will be cartridge paper. Now your paper is going to be brown, okay? This is some from the park. I had to get some cheap paper from Home Depot, and yours is going to be brown, but it's cut to this template. Now the way that we start is we measure. First, kids, you got to get a board. You got to get a board. I would put it on a template that had minions underneath. This is my dining room table. I just think the minions are more festive, okay? But what you're going to do is measure 1 inch. Get a board, measure 1 inch from the straight edge of the board and make a mark, okay? And then put some tape along that line. I want to explain to you why that's important. Now, first of all, do not use your mom's dining room table, her walnut dining room table, and put tape on it, because then she'll call the superintendent and she'll give me what for, and then I'll be fired. And you know, children, I only have 2.6 years left for retirement, so I don't want to be fired. Line the piece of, you're going to line it up with the edge of the board like this. You're going to take your rolling cartridge dowel, and the reason you made this blue tape line is you want to start rolling 1 inch from the edge. This is hard to do when I'm looking through a camera. So, while we're working on this, what's the reason that we're doing this for community service? Well, we can do it in the air conditioning while we're watching television, and we don't have to watch, you know, we don't have to read books to old people in the nursing home or pick up trash. We just roll up these paper cartridges for the park, and we get our community service. Now, after you've done that, you give it a pound. This is the fun part. Ta-da!
How busy are you?
I have just rolled a cartridge for Fort Loudon State Historic Area. Now, you have to do 500 of these to get your 20 hours of community service, but I'm telling you, you can do them in no time. I'll show you how easy it is. We've actually discovered a loophole, children. You know, this fulfills the requirements for the History Honor Society, you know, community service, but we don't have to do a bunch of hard work. We can actually roll these in front of the air conditioning and watch television. This, kids, is what you call a loophole, okay? Our president uses loopholes to avoid paying taxes. He's a very smart man because, like, what does the government do with your tax money, children? Well, they save endangered species like the rattlesnake and the copperhead and black widow spiders. Oh, and let's not forget scorpions. They save scorpions. What would happen if the scorpion population became extinct? Little Navajo children would have nothing to step on. So, he's very smart. All right. That's the end of this video. Fortunately, right hand and left hand got along well together. They always don't. Sometimes they have conflict, but together we worked and showed you how to roll cartridges. 25 of them is an hour of community service. Get to work.